And Joseph. Manager's report. What do you got for us? Sounds like some good news.
Thank you, Mr. Chairman and board members and Commissioner Tapia. Welcome. Good to have you here today. Things are happening quick and fast with regards to the legislature. 2 weeks ago, I started making contact with the Cabinet Secretary at DFA because DFA comes up with priority items for capital outlays on a statewide basis. And so I had an appointment last Monday with the Bureau Chief of the Capital Outlay Bureau, Debbie Romero. And so I went up and made the presentation to her. And she gave me all the time that I needed. I had the documents and the photos and everything to help her understand about the Subtitle D landfill and how that is important to this area, this region. That Bernalillo County is our biggest customer and that we provide support, utility support along the I-40 corridor between Albuquerque and Santa Rosa. For economic development, these are kinds of issues that speak loudly to legislators. And of course, the importance of this landfill to not only to our other customers, but also to you owners. And it was really, it was good that I was there because she did not know that, she thought that we were a soil and water conservation district.
Interesting.
Yes, and so I was able to help her to understand what a special district was. And she said, oh, okay. She said, DFA is in the process of right now sending out questionnaires to all municipalities and counties and everyone that's eligible to submit an ICIP for capital outlay. And she said, we've got soil and water conservation districts on that list, but she said, I didn't have special districts. So where can I get a list of special districts? And I told her, well, Tom Dixon, you know, right down the hall, has got that list. And so 2 days later was when the questionnaire came out. And this is a questionnaire that the DFA is having all of the entities around the state complete. And it will go back to DFA. They have a point ranking on various questions, and they then rank these in priority order and submit them to the governor. And these are the items that the governor then is going to go to the legislature with. Everybody has their own ICIP and their own representative and so forth, and senators that they're sponsoring. But we got in on the ground floor of this, and I've already gone through the questionnaire and filled it out. I haven't submitted it yet. The deadline for submitting is tomorrow, back to DFA. But one of the things that the questionnaire asks is if you have sponsorship from any legislators already, please include their sign-off on the capital outlay request with this. And so tell us where you are. And so I immediately then called Sue Wilson-Beffert and explained our ICIP request to her. She was very open and very enthusiastic about it. And I tried to get a hold of Tomas Salazar. I left a message, and then I sent him an email and Senator Beffert an email with all of the background information that they need for sponsorship. You have in your packet the sign-off from Tomas Salazar, which came in yesterday. And then Debbie spoke with Senator Beffert. Debbie, if you'll report in on that.
Sure. I actually received a voicemail from her because I was just getting in and missed the calls, and then I noticed that I had a voicemail She's very supportive of the project, and she's in Kentucky though. And she said to go ahead and list her as a supporting person on this project. And as soon as she gets back, she'd be happy to meet with us or do whatever
Great.
she needs to do. But she's very much in support of
We'll
this.
include her name then on the questionnaire as a supporter. So we've already got support in the Senate and in the House, which we have never been this far ahead of the game ever. I mean, we've always, at the last minute you get with Rhonda King and you submit. So we've got, I think, a broad base, two different political parties represented, and I think this is going to be a strong application. Of course, we're asking for $200,000 each year of the next 3 years for the surveying and excavation of the cell 4.